Hi guys. First I want to say, but before I do visit, I just want to say to my friends if I back at the Wisconsin, my thoughts and person of you do those big stores that Tomato had now. I'm not going to start the January because it's about 6:20 in the evening and I don't think my neighbors will have his feet wide and plus their golf is play golf, so not going to start it. But I thought I would give you some tips if you're planning to buy January. Says some of you Illinois had quite a bit of part just this year because of all the stores we have. You guys be happy with summer. So so there are two ways. So if you play, just buy some biggest things like a TV or some of your prices like a refrigerator or some wise you can get back to Jerry's. But if you're planning to, but if you want the whole house, I would just recommend you get one of those like Jerex or other whole house generators. But if I will talk about this one, so this is a Honda EV 3000. Now I don't believe they make these anymore. So but if you can maybe if you can find one, maybe that's a good. But you can, I believe you can find, but I think you can find one of these on like Facebook Marketplace especially if you don't want to get one in jail. We can find one of these for a good price on Facebook Marketplace if you want to get one of these if you don't need it too big. Now the HA is actually inside this cover and I do not have what I need. Now I do not have what I need to open it to show you the HA. So yeah, as you can see it's works, so we'll be able to show you the HA, but I believe this uses a Honda GX200 Honda HA. Here's the exhaust. So the exhaust is this was up in the front. So if you plan to, so you have to make sure that the exhaust faces out the outside of your house and not inside. So if you plan to get one of these, make sure you put it in a place where the exhaust faces away from your house. So here are the basic controls. You got the key. This one has a electric start, but the battery's dead as well. So the electric start has not worked. Says a guy. Here's the choke. So you have to pull up where you cold started, and you gotta make sure your fuels turn on. Make sure the fuels turn on. This is equal flow. So if you put it down, it will quiet down the generator as well the generator. So if you're not you see any bigger prices you could do, but if you want like refresher or other bigger prices, I recommend you just wait the watcher for. And here are your outlets. We got two 28 outlets, and we got this 23 so you can use this. So you can use this. Now you can use this if you have a 124 like if you have a 120 outlet. Now the power course are the shed, so I'm not gonna bother again, but maybe next time also but this is also good if you need to plug in like a 220 or 220 44 plug. Like if you have one of those fancy refrigerators that has the 240 plug. And here it can output this two screens right. And if it's overall this will call and over. So now if the Gen 1 washer all actually will automatically set because it will automatically solve so won't damage the edges. So if the old one saw if you try to start it, it will not start. I guess guys, I thought I'll show you the so far I will show you my generator just in case you guys are planning to get one, especially for those who will be they will cause a power outage back at the Midwest where all the stores are. Like I said, I'm not going to start tonight, but maybe if you guys want me to, maybe I will start tomorrow at the new way, get home from work so you guys can hear it. Anyways guys, talk to it. Okay, so this will be part 2 of this video. So as you guys, if I made a video about my generator because especially for my friends who live in the Midwest who begin those big stores. So I thought I would show you how it sounds now. Now, one more thing before I start, if you with a air that has, if you do with a air that has ethanol free gas, I would definitely highly recommend use ethanol free gas because if you use ethanol gas, if it's specifically for 2 war, it could go bad and it could have couple issues. And other thing we should do is if you have a jet like this, if you use it's probably good that you start with once in a while, maybe like every like 2 or 3 months, like I do. Okay, so to start, so here's the go. So I'll go turn the key on, turn the fuel, and pull the choke. And let's see what happens. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down so family can see me at the point. Now, it does have electric start, but the battery's dead, so I have to get a new battery at some point to get the electric start to work. Okay, so here we go. We'll see what happens. We'll see how many. Usually this will start on 1 or 2 poles. Here we go. Oh yeah. Push the choke in. Oh yeah. Those poor baby. So it's right, as you can see, it's a pretty quiet generator. It may not sound like a fail, but this generator is actually pretty quiet. Now, if you're going to use the Eagle Throttle, so if you plan to use the Eagle Throttle, wait off for a few minutes before you use the Eagle Throttle. But like I said, if you want to like make a process like a refrigerator, I would just read the Eagle Throttle off and just wire for power. Because if you want Eagle power, because if you want Eagle mode, it can have a refrigerator market, it can overstretch it. So unless if you want, you can use the Eagle Throttle if you use just mostly like if you just work your wires, but for a process I would just leave out for throttle. There you go, you guys. So hope this video helps you, and hope you guys, like you said, if you buy gauge, make sure you get more. So like I said, make sure you get the washer. Also, make sure you use good fuel, and if you have enough free gas in here, I would highly recommend you use enough free gas. But if you with the air that does not have free gas, we can go back to Home Depot walls and buy like True Fuel. You can also just go to Home Depot once to buy True Fuel or VP Smallest Fuel. If you with an air that doesn't have enough free gas and gas stations, guys, talk to it. Bye bye.